Welcome back to ChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. So that ciao.
Do you consider yourself to be average, above average, mediocre, below average?
Where do you guys see this woman? Is she even average? Maybe if she didn't have that weight in her face, and you can easily tell her weight, maybe she might be average, but with that weight, she is definitely below average. She's like a 3.
Where I'm at right now, I would say average because I'm not
So
working.
I need you to understand something. You're 28 with 2 children. You're 5'5", almost 300 pounds.
I did not realize she was 300 pounds. My G's. She might have dropped another 2 points.
Where in the world does a woman 5'5" and almost 300 pounds with 2 children and unmarried anything about average?
I can pull guys like nothing. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Stop it. You're almost 300 pounds. Talking about you can pull guys. You're going to pull a hamstring trying to walk. You weigh twice what a woman should weigh. And the point is, you ladies like yourself, come in and give yourself a higher estimation.
If that's what you believe, but that's
What
not
makes
what
you
I'm-
above average?
This is the problem that I have, is that the father of my children listens to me. Sorry.
He should. He should run.
I'm not with him.
Because he's probably running. You can't catch him. Run! Run, bitch!
Oh,
Run! You do not need a sassy 300-pound woman with a GED thinking she got...
I totally forgot about this little clip and episode. I laughed my ass off on this one back in the day.
the keys to life.
But
Oh,
you don't
may he
need to
rest
know
in
me.
peace.
You don't need
What I do know about you is enough. Run! Run!
Confidence is great,
Get to
but at
the
300
chopper.
pounds, 5'5", and 2 kids, we've crossed into delusion territory. At this point, even her shadow is out of...
I mean, usually when women say they're average, we're not gonna really poke fun of them. But yeah, 5'5", 300 pounds, calling themselves average it's a bit much.
breath.
Hi, Mom. I'm just in Kingston with my husband.
Huh?
You're my husband.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
No, I'm
are.
not.
This is my husband, guys. Yes, you are my husband. Say hello to my mom. Come back!
Run!
Say hello to my mom.
When a man runs after a woman, it's a crime. When a woman runs after a man, it's a rom-com moment.
Oh, is this a rage quit?
I'm not angry. I'm just embarrassed.
I love that this woman's quitting when she's been mocking and laughing at me the entire show. You're bored because you've got TikTok brain. I said to you was giving you the slightest milquetoast pushback to you wanting to date a millionaire. But you've been at me all night.
I personally, from the beginning, y'all were laughing at. He laughed at her on there for sure before she
Bro,
laughed.
if I sat here and I was like, I want a 19-year-old virgin Victoria's Secret model, y'all would clown me.
I would clown you because you said 19 and you older. That's weird.
You think it's delusional that I could get a woman of that caliber. We think it's delusional that she's a 37-year-old woman who wants to date a millionaire.
Ma'am, millionaires aren't adopting adults. They're building legacies, not liabilities.
37 years old, millionaire.
When I met my husband, I lied about my age. I said I was younger.
Why did you do that?
I didn't feel like I lived up to what a 30-year-old should be. He didn't know my real age until we lived together.
For real?
If she's comfortable lying about her age, imagine what else she's keeping off the record. Good
Age is pretty important.
luck, my guy.
What a lot of people don't understand is that old people are old for a long time. You know? It gets boring.
Like, who is the truthful ones? Who are the liars and cheaters out there? The ones that constantly lie about their weight, constantly lie about their age, and constantly lie about how they look with makeup. I don't think it's men.
Boring being old, right? Like, think about it. A 90-year-old man has been old for 30 years. Right? And then... What? What do you say?
10 years.
10 years?
Not 30.
Not 30. So 80 is old. Well, I was about to say, because, like, yeah, okay, we'll say 80.
Nah, we can say 60's old. I mean, yes, you could still be, pretty healthy and doing things at 60, but 60's pretty old.
Right, so a 90-year-old man, he's been old for 10 years, right? 90-year-old woman, she's been old for, what, 60 years, right?
There's no shame in getting older, but there is shame in acting like you're not
good
while
one.
your joints tell a different story.
I would probably say my mother, because she made me practice an hour every day for the piano, whether I liked it or not. So my mother was a great influence on me, and my father as well. So I would say my parents.
I am an alcoholic, and I've been struggling with this since I was 24, and I just got out of 30 days in jail. I thought I'd give myself a trim when I got out of jail, just to spruce it up a bit. But I'm okay. I'm not okay, but figuratively. I was in jail, and I had told them, this was for a second DUI. And I had 4.5 years sober. My husband is sober.
I can't even say much. I literally have a acquaintance that has like a 3 or 4 DUIs. I almost want to tell the person, just stop. Just end it.
And we got sober 12 years ago together. And he has stayed sober. And by the grace of God, I'm lucky that he has stayed with me. But for whatever reason, the devil keeps taking me back to drinking, and it's not worth it.
From almost being crowned to drowning in a bottle. Talk about a plot twist no one saw coming.
I'm walking home and I can't stop thinking to myself that at 21 years old, I really thought that 28 was so old. I was like, oh my God, 28, you're like a mom with kids, you have a home, you have your finances put together, your career is all together.
That's what everybody assumes. People don't even get that stuff ready until like later 30s.
You are looking at 28, no boyfriend, no kid, no house, finances are still a mess, and my career is still unknown.
Self-reflection is free, but somehow a lot of people still can't afford it.
17.5 years married, 4 kids. I begged this man, please, Ken, I've never been out of the U.S. Can we please go out of the U.S.? No. I get a text from him 5 minutes ago. What does it say? Hey, I need your permission. It's in the planning, but me and Eric, his fiance, are taking her kids and he wants to take Kylie to Mexico. 17.5 years. And now you're giving this woman everything that I begged you for.
She had 17 years to stack her own cash, but instead, she mastered the art of spending his.
What do you think about a lot of guys that say they would never date an girl?
I can't get a boyfriend because, they can't stand the fact that I'm kissing other girls or having sex with other men. So I can't have a boyfriend that's gonna trust me enough. But I need an open man because it's a job.
Yeah.
I need to do my job, and after it's done, and yeah.
You can't put your whole body on display and then be
It's just like calling it it's just a job. If a man's job was to get railed in the butthole every day for his job, would you still want to be with that man? I'm just saying.
shocked when men don't see you as wife material. It's pretty obvious.
You doing?
Good. Wonderful. So a lot of you guys are talking about this guy's new pop the balloon
Share
one.
these wonderful real ones, your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Liz. I'm 67.
Keep going. It's okay.
Oh, my God.
Not all are broken. Oh.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm Liz. I'm 67. I'm retired. I like to travel, and I like karaoke, and I like minding my own business.
Beautiful. Okay. Share with us this. What makes you a real one, besides what you just said?
Because I've been doing it for such a long time. That's the only way I know how to do it.
Very good. And what are you okay. What are you looking for in a real one?
My heart is hurting.
You still got some that are open.
They can't handle rejection. This is like the easiest rejection. They're just popping it, right? As she's describing herself, and she's like getting devastated each pop.
For you, so it's okay.
What was the question again?
What are you looking for in a real one?
Well, I'm looking for someone who's going to be consistent. I'm looking for someone who's not going to pop their balloon.
See, it's like almost the exact same things that young women are saying nowadays. This older lady is speaking
right away because they haven't even met me. And thirdly, I'm looking for someone who's going to like me for me.
I'm not saying she...
See, it's the exact same thing. You have to like me for me. I don't have to change for anybody.
She almost met her ancestors, but those balloons popping had her knocking on the pearly gates for a second.
What the... To you? Whoa. What is going on? Like, who needs horror movies? Men can just watch these things and we'd be horrified.
Granny is out here catfishing the retirement home, one filter away from looking 25 again.
How? No one prepared me how lonely solo traveling could be. Yeah, no shit.
You don't have to call it solo travel. We know you just ran out of options.
Video of this girl. She's explaining a story about her friend. She wanted to get a BBL. She saw a video of this girl online who got one in DR, and she was promoting it on her IG, and this girl saw it and was like, man, I want to get one and I can get it at a discount. $3,500. She goes to DR, has the surgery, gets tummy tuck, all this stuff done. She comes back to the US.
Loses a
After a
kidney.
few days though, she starts getting headaches. She has body aches. Some more time goes by, maybe a couple weeks or so. She's not feeling right. She was like, I gotta go to the doctor. She goes to the doctor. She gets a full CAT scan, CT scan, whatever. And they took her goddamn kidney.
They took an organ.
That
gave it away from me.
They stole her goddamn kidney.
Shit, man.
Kidneys are worth a lot more than the $3,500 that she paid for.
One of them.
She tried to reach him. Apparently, the girl that she saw that was promoting her doctor, completely fake. Fake account. Doctor's gone. Everybody's gone.
That's affecting your health big time.
She tried to take the shortcut, now she got short guts.
Damn.
Imagine waking up with a smaller waist and a smaller chance of survival. Now she's snatched in more ways than one.
Okay, as an ex for some of the girls that be...
You said an ex?
What? As an ex...
When were you back in 1989?
Now, you know what? You're supposed to be
saying
nice.
It had to have been a minute ago.
Bro, you're literally 4 years younger than me. Cooley, please.
I look 20 years younger than you, though.
Ma'am, you look like you should be
She does
reminiscing
look
about
like
your
in her
knitting
60s.
days, not pole dancing. Sponsorships.
In the drive-through.
I'm getting the Happy Meal right now.
Yes, you can refuse to be pulled.
That filter was working way past overtime, but the second it slipped, I nearly called an exorcist.
Baby!
I was confused at what I was looking at.
Dad, have your taxes or give me for tonight.
I'm giving you for tonight. I
love you. I'll probably give you tonight, bro. Suck it.
I'm absolutely giving you tonight.
I will give you.
I would suck your little...
What is going on?
Let's suck that down. Yeah, oh my.
Imagine being more generous to a stranger in a backseat than to the man literally feeding your child. That's Olympic-level selfishness.
We got Vero, Bronx, New York, 38 Aquarius, mental health therapist, mom of 2 kids, by the same man, never married. What kind of man you looking for?
No cheap men. I'm sorry, I like nice stuff. I do well for myself and I get myself nice stuff. So if you're cheap, just don't do it.
What's cheap to you?
Cheap is going to Applebee's. Cheap is going to Applebee's. Like, I don't do chain restaurants. Like, I like restaurants that you never heard of the name.
I love a lot of chain. I like Gyukaku. like which is a Japanese barbecue restaurant. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of it. They're all over the place. It's a chain restaurant. It's a Japanese chain restaurant, but it's one of the best chain restaurants out there.
Or if you did heard of the name, it's like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if a guy wanted to take you on a date to Applebee's, you would say no?
No.
Like the things that these women are lying and projecting, it's just like it's quite obvious, at least to me, that I can tell you've never even experienced that lifestyle, girl. As much as you're saying that you make good money, even if you did make good money, you did never really treat yourself to this kind of lifestyle because you know it's like too expensive.
Could he bring you to the Cheesecake Factory?
He can get me a piece of cheesecake to go for a doggy bag, but not to take me there, no.
Okay, so what
Oh yeah, you do deserve a doggy bag, that's for sure.
kind of restaurant should the man be willing to take you that you will accept?
Like 5-star restaurants. Like,
See, this is what I'm saying. She doesn't know any. She's never been to one. All she knows is the internet says 5-star restaurant, Applebee's, and Cheesecake Factory isn't enough.
like stuff that you just never heard about. No chain restaurants.
So this is the first date?
Yes.
We gotta see your full body, baby girl. Okay, let's see you, girl. 5-star, don't play with it. 5-star restaurants only.
2 kids, expired youth, and an attitude that costs extra? Even clearance rack items know when to be humble.
A nigga had the nerve to inbox me talking about, can I take you out for a casual day to make a friend? Now, do I look like I want to be out on a casual day?
I know something. I casually hear that child in the background. I'm not mad at you, ma'am. I can tell you exactly why you're so delusional. Hey, you got the kind of hair that you can't scratch. So you gotta pat this, right? And then you got them heavy eyelashes. You have to lift weights every single time you blink. Can you imagine how delusional you would be if you had to lift weights every single time you blink? So a combination of you lifting weights with your eyelashes and patting your head the whole time?
Knowing your worth is great, but overpricing a used product, that's just bad business.
A lot of women in their 50s want to divorce a man because she thinking she can do better. But see, what they don't see, they don't even look themselves in the mirror. Listen, you 50. You ain't finna have no kids for no man. Only man gonna think you is nice is a 70.
Oh, just got out the joint, need some.
Like, both of them going, oh, like, really?
For the state.
There you go.
Yeah. So you see how y'all just threw that blade real quick.
Well, what I'm trying to say is know your value. Stop overvaluing yourself.
That goes both ways.
No, I value about resources and finance.
They value go by financial
money.
money.
70 years old.
That's their value.
A man
Correct.
is 70 years old
Money
still
and
dating.
sex.
Who gonna date a 70-year-old woman?
Well, you
A 70-year-old
if she got a
man don't even want no
bankroll, you
70-year-old
don't
woman.
never deny. He may not.
A 70-year-old man don't even want no 70-year-old woman.
At 50, your options aren't men. It's retirement plans and whether you want cats or wine as your final companion.
Have girlfriends in marriages right now who have settled with the nice, safe, secure guy we weren't all that attracted to. We didn't really want that much. We didn't have any chemistry with. We had math with because we had to. Because the guy we actually felt passion and chemistry for doesn't want us.
Oh no, I'm playing the world's smallest violin.
Normally, those guys that we settle for don't make it happen. To us, it's like, well, damn, if you're putting up with it, okay, cool. If you're still here, cool. When you want to go, that's fine. But in the meantime, I got no one else. You're here.
This is exactly how single moms operate, guys. A lot of single moms operate this way. Yeah, they see you as some kind of loser that just takes it from them. And if you leave, good riddance. If you don't, free resources.
Here to give it, cool. settle. I accept.
She didn't settle, she just ran out of options and picked whoever was still standing.
A woman shared her regrets about not working harder to save her marriage now that her ex-husband is happily remarried. The 41-year-old woman shared to the True Off My Chest subreddit that she left her husband around 10 years ago, shortly after they'd had their first child together. According to this woman, there were no major issues in the marriage. She was a stay-at-home mom and had her husband wrapped around her finger. He did whatever she said, and she burned him out. When he grew tired of her demands, she started threatening divorce. She thought she was still a great catch and that she could do better than her husband, so she left. She ended up getting joint custody of her son and the house after the divorce. Now, 10 years later, the ex-husband is happily remarried with a baby daughter and a new house. The divorced woman, on the other hand, has been unmarried ever since. She's jealous of her ex-husband's new wife, saying, "She took my husband, she took my kid, she took my life that was once mine, and now I live in an empty house." She claims she is alone and miserable and wishes she would have been a better wife 10 years ago so she wouldn't be in this situation.
She thought nagging was a love language, but now she's crying because his new wife actually appreciates him.
Excuse me, is there any way that you would be able to be my Valentine at all?
Oh my god.
What, why are you being shy for? Just wondering, so I don't have a Valentine. Would you be mine?
I can now.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Oh no. Hi, you okay? No one's asked me to be their Valentine yet. So I just saw you and I just thought, you know.
The man is just trying to have a coffee and drink and smoke his cigarette. Can you leave the man alone? I know exactly how this man feels because this is how I feel every day when I go to the cafe. When I do go to the cafe, I just sit there and don't bug me.
Do you want to be my Valentine? Oh, hi. Is there any way that you would be able to be my Valentine at all?
No.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Is there any way that you would be able to be my Valentine? I don't have one at the moment.
Like the desperation that this shows and the rejection level, my men.
We really about breaking your heart.
Yeah.
It's already been done.
Wait, you've already got a Valentine? Oh my god, you've broken my heart. Enjoy your Valentine's plans anyway.
Damn, she's stacking up rejections faster than an expired coupon at the checkout counter.
The dating pool is trash. The men are trash. It's just so bad. So I'm on the phone last night and I'm talking to this guy and I'm like, oh, are you gonna buy me this bathing suit, right?
What?
Jokingly, because I already knew that the answer was gonna be no, but I just wanted to see what his response was gonna be. So I said, are you gonna give me this bathing suit? He goes, you never got me anything.
Yeah, the dating scene is bad. Bad for women who think relationships come with a monthly allowance.
We have a birthday. Where's that birthday girl? Right there. How old are you, birthday girl? How old? 24. I saw that girl. There's no way. I stopped the joke because I got to walk that way.
That comedian didn't just roast her age, he straight up set fire to her entire timeline.
So you're almost 40, yes. And you've never been married? No. And you don't have kids? No. And you don't want to have kids? No. What have you done with your life? Well.
Congratulations.
She's not crying, she's just focusing on her career really, really hard.
Like the list that
and you say,
shared
boy,
was like
you know,
useless.
what do I want to do for my life? Honestly, you should get married as young as possible and have as many kids as possible. Period. Reject the siren song of modernity. Now, some parents are probably, ooh, I don't like that, you know, they should basically, you know, they should go get a job first. You're wrong. I'm sorry. Honestly. We are on the verge of a population collapse in this country. Every day I receive emails from young women filled with regret in their late 30s. And they say, Charlie, I'm sobbing as I write this email because what you talk about on the show is exactly right. I have a couple college degrees. I have a great job and almost no debt. But I was told, you know, to forego having a family. But now I'm looking around and I have a lot of cats and no kids. Honestly,
it is sad that we replace kids with pets and we see pets as kids. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that we see pets as kids, but it's a bad thing that we replace kids with pets.
Where did we go wrong where we think that your bank account balance means more than passing down to the next generation? Where did we go wrong, everybody?
They convinced you a 9-to-5 in a lonely apartment is freedom while they profit off your misery. So many people are still so oblivious. Rejection.
When you tell your Tinder date she looks different to her photos.
Baby girl, I'm the man from the big B.A.
Tinder profiles are like fast food ads. Everything looks juicy and perfect, but when you finally get it, it's just a sad, squished mess.
How old are you?
23.
Are you single?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because I love life.
So you're...
Which means she's for the streets.
You're not looking for a man now, or no? Why not?
Because I'm just okay. Right now I'm living and I'm only 23. Life is short.
Do you want to settle down one day eventually, or no?
Yeah, probably like before I'm 30, 35.
So 35 is like the sweet spot. Let's get married, let's have kids.
Yeah.
But what do you plan on doing up until then?
Living my life. Traveling, accomplishing goals in life.
Accomplishing goals in life is one of the things that they're saying, guys. No goals in mind, but just accomplish goals in life.
Making money, just building a future for myself and whatever comes with it.
But be honest, you're 35. Do you think that men are going to be going for a woman who's that age, or are they going to be going for the younger girls?
I see it go always. It just depends. Everyone does it. There's people getting married at like 60 and 70 nowadays. Who cares?
Doesn't mean that you want to be married at 60.
I'm telling you, these women are oblivious to the dating market, to biology, to everything in life other than, I just get to party and have fun and get free drinks and money.
No.
That doesn't matter. Whatever life brings me. I'm not, you know, some people are too focused on finding love, and I'm not really one of those people.
She thinks she has all the time in the world, but reality hits hard when she's 30, single, and realizing her DMs dried up faster than her skin without moisturizer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with
Kara, Phoebe.
My skin does need those moisturizers.
Melissa.
What's the biggest red flag when it comes to a guy?
When they're saying one thing and they're doing another thing, you know, it's like
True.
actions speak louder than words. Like, we can all have the answer together. Like, I think that's a red flag.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
With your experience, right, with dating.
Why me?
Because you seem like you're like the more mature, like in this group. What's like?
Why is that?
Oh, we're mature.
Because you're the oldest. You're the oldest.
How do you know I'm the oldest out of all of us?
Yeah, how do you know
The
that?
looks, I can tell.
Okay, well, you just totally insulted me.
Well, I'm not trying to insult you.
Are you calling her old?
Right.
Anyways, what's your experience been with dating? Like, what do you see?
I've been married for the past 7 years, so...
If hearing the truth hurts, maybe it's time for skincare and self-awareness, not an attitude. You guys...
And like, if you are the oldest, why are you gonna even like make a deal about it? Aging sucks for both of us, men and women. My body hurts all over the place. You know, it is what it is. But guess what? We still look good as men. We still are attractive as men because our attraction isn't fully our looks. It's the provisions we can do. It's the skills that we acquired throughout the years. Nobody cares about the skills you acquired over the years, ladies. It also makes us think, where'd you get them skills? Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that.